Hello folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my nerd hole. Today I will react the trailer of Avatar The Last Airbender, the second season, okay? And I will react with you guys together here, so we are gonna react together here. And of course I will give my expectation about this second season here, okay? But before I do that, first time here and you like this kind of content, about movies, series, animes, pop culture in general, leave a like here and subscribe. Okay, that and subscribe here, then, and also share with your friends and ask them to subscribe because I want to get 500 subscribers. Okay, help a lot this channel. Give the support. This channel needs a lot of help here. So every like here, YouTube will recommend to all the people to watch my videos here. Okay, so help me here. Okay, it's really help me out. Let put this way. Okay, so if you do it, I appreciate that. Okay, so let's react together in one, two, three, and go.
Everything is vibrating all around us. The world is turning. There's a secret life we're all connected through the earth.
Yeah, so that was the not the trailer, right? So that was the cheesy trailer of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the second season. Okay, so it's coming in 2026. Okay, so on Netflix. Okay, we don't know which day, right? So probably we have the trailer, the first trailer, right? Official trailer official here, and they will tell us which day will be released the second season. Okay, so my expectation for this ones here. So I like the first season. Okay, the Avatar, the last Airbender. Okay, I like that. So, but the thing is, I thought what I felt that was the story was pretty fast, right? So they don't take long to tell the story, right? So they use a short story right here. So that was so fast, right? In comparison to the animation, you know the animation, right? Avatar, and they yeah because in the animation here, yeah, they take long to explain to introduce the characters and explain them, right? So the original stories, right? That so they tell us the original stories, but here they go so fast about the story, right? There are some people they don't like them, but I like the action scenes, the choreography. I like the choreography here, uh, and I like the action scenes here. So there are some characters I like here. There are some characters I don't like. Okay, but for me, it's really good ones to watch, right? Though, so but that's the problem, right? So people will think like the animation is much better than these ones. But if you compare animation and live action here, uh, of course, in some parts of this live action will disappoint you. Probably that. Okay, that. So that's why I don't like compare the animation and live action. It's the same, for example, One Piece, right? That the live action here on Netflix, right? Uh, some people they compare about the anime, right? That's what. So and I always tell people that never compare never compare the live action the animation because it's two media different medias, right? So animation is one thing, right? So is one job here, and live action is another job, right? So it's totally different that. So what's happened is One Piece, they showed you some scenes in the anime, right? That uh, is there, right? So in live action, right? So here is another example, right? So there are some scenes here is almost the same what was in the animation, right? So that's why I like that because but the thing is never compare, man. So if you like the animation, okay, that's no it's no problem. There's no problem. You like the animation, but the live action is like I said, is another media, right? Is another media here, and you need to accept sometimes. It's the same for some people will say like, okay, we have the anime. I know there are some people they are not like they they don't like the third season of One Punch Man, for example, here, right? And because why they don't like that? Because they are comparing about manga, right? So never do that because manga and the anime is different medias. It's the same for a comic book and also a comic book and a movie, right? So for example, Marvel movies or DC movies, right? That so and or maybe TV show, right? That so and they said, I prefer the comic book. In the comic books, that's happiness, blah 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 blah. And the movie is different. Yes, it's totally different, man. You need to know that. You need to understand that it's different mediums. That okay, different medias. One is about the paper, right? So pages, right? Many pages there. And another one is like technology and on screen, right? So and they watch them, right? It's the same what's happening. Yeah, I may give you a lot of examples, right? So one last example here is one last example here is, for example, the He-Man Masters of the Universe, right? That so when the Netflix create this new animation, right? That they continues the story. They continues the story from the 1980s, right? So from the original, right? And they continues this story. So, but you don't need to watch the original ones because it's a lot of a lot of episodes to watch, right? And some people said like, "Wow, it's not the same." That so, man, because and if you see the title about that, so the original ones they said He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, right? That but here is just Masters of the Universe, right? And that this means it's not about He-Man or Adam, right? So Princess Adam, right? So it's about all the characters. They will talk about all the characters here, right? So it's the same idea. Everybody complain that, right? So guys, don't compare, please. Okay, so, for example, One Punch Man. Okay, but they take off all the story from the manga. Doesn't matter, man. It continues the same story, right? So because they want to make short story, right? That so, but the problem for me here about these ones here, these the last Airbender here. I thought they should explain it because, but that's the thing is here. There are some people they never watch the animation in this case here. They never watch the animation. I watched a little bit the animation, okay? So, but I like the animation, okay? But this ones here, that was like okay, and let's see, let's see how's it going this story, right? So, but I could understand what's going on here, right? That's the things here. You need to understand the story there. I know it's so fast the story, yeah. So that was the problem here, right? But they need to. I think I hope in this second season they will explain more about, right? Explain this new character we will see here. I think the name is Poe, right? Poh, right? So let's see. I like the design of the characters. Okay, then I like that. So and I like the photograph of the paradise. Let's put it this way, right? So I like the visual of the places, right? So that's what I like the first season, right? And all the characters here they are interesting to watch, right? I agree that so the story is yeah is was pretty short, right? But I think they will explain more what's going on. I That's my prediction. Okay, but that is my expectation. Okay, so I know I explained everything here and I just need to talk about something that's annoy me a lot, right? So that's irritate me a lot there because I don't like people when they compare the one production and when they compare one production with another production. It's totally different, right? So I don't like that. But it's my personal things, okay? So it's my personal stuffs, okay? But that's my expectation here, okay? But what about your expectation for this second season? Put here your opinion below in the comments, okay? And leave a like here. If you like this video, leave a like here and subscribe, okay? Share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe here because my goal is to get 500 subscribers, okay? So this channel needs a lot of help and give me this support, okay? It's really important that so it's free. Just subscribe and leave a like here, okay? Uh, and I see you on the next video, okay? So see ya. Take care.